G'day guys, I'm out this morning to do a little bit of prospecting. So I've come up to an area here. You should be able to see some bedrock there. It's pretty cleaned off. Now what's caught my eye here is it looks like a lot of hard pack. All this ground just here. And I'm wondering, since the last flood, if this little area here has been cleaned off and possibly there's some gold being trapped in this clay sort of layer. So I'm going to do a pan here and have a look and see what comes out. Alright, so I did that first pan where I just showed you, and it was rubbish. It was absolute rubbish. One thing I hate doing is going to a creek, getting a magic pan, first pan, and then nothing all day, because it gets you stuck in a spot. So I'm not going to reveal the second pan, but I moved. And I'm going to do a second pan from this area just here. So the area I just dug was just this little bit here and a little bit there. I'm going to do just before it, just here where this rock is, just there. I'm going to do this little area here, as much as I can get out of there, and let's just see what comes out. I'm a little bit surprised, wasn't expecting it. Let's just have a look and see what happens after this pan. I'll reveal the next pan. Alright, so I did that pan from there. Got a few little bits of gold, but nothing too exciting. This is where I dug first, this little bit. And then I thought I'm just going to go into here. Just got my crevice tool out, because I was wondering if some of the gold is getting caught. And this stuff just here, sitting above the bedrock. There's a lot of flood gravels that have been here for a long time. You can tell that by the black. So, scrape this stuff down, because what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to I'm going to bait pump it out of here. So just drag this down. This bedrock's partly decomposing. Give it a wash. I should probably do this with a I'll do this when I do my pan in a sec. Once I finish doing that pan, just hoping that the water's too mucky that I'm throwing on you. With a clear bit of water, if there's any little bits of gold stuck on sitting on that bedrock, they should light up. But let's have a look and see in a second after I do this pan. Alright, not as good as I was hoping, but a little bit of gold again, a bit of black sand. All we'll do is just suck this stuff up. Make sure it's all gone. Yeah. And let's grab some water, because now it's washing this stuff down. There's a bit of a crevice just there. Get these gravels, move them down to a low point, which is just here, and throw these ones in for now. Because if I can grab them with my hand, what it means is if there's any clay and the gold's going to stick to them, that's right. It's this other little stuff that I can't grab with my hand. that'll use the bait pump for. Alright, I think that's enough with the hand. Alright, I'll be back in a sec because obviously I need to hold my bait pump. I need two hands to do it. Alright, we'll have a look at this one. I have already seen what's there, so hopefully I can get this in the right posse for you guys to see what I've seen. Now, you probably should start seeing a little bit of gold, and you should be able to see some lead. I'm very excited about that lead. It means this hasn't been dug. And it is an area where if it's catching these round balls, and this is how much lead I've got in there. Alright, I'll tilt this up. So there's the lead. More importantly, there's the gold that we're chasing. I'll zoom into this. And that's probably not even doing it justice, but what I'm going to do, all I've got is here, I'll show you what's come out. I think it's at 1, 2, 3, 4 pans. 2 pans I pretty much got skunked on, so I've had 2 good pans. The thing that it's funny, so it's sitting, the gold is sitting just on the bedrock. So in that first pan I only got 1 lead shot, so I had the other ones there before. Alright, what I'll do, because this won't take long, we just get some super clean water in there, make it a bit easier to pan this back. And I'll roll these lead balls out so I don't have to back pan those. This is what I tell people a lot when we go out together. Yep, we know where there is gold, and we can easily go there and get some more gold, but let's go find some more gold. Let's find out where there's some more locations with gold in it. Look at that. I'm actually not doing it justice today. Right, some nice big pieces of gold. I'm wrapped with that. I'm going to keep going. I was hoping to set up my little 6-inch, but no water flow. Very, very, very little water flow, I should say. So, it's not looking too bad so far. Some nice flakes. Some really, really, really nice flakes. So, what is the plan? I'm going to do one more pan. I'm going to follow that crevice up. I'll do another pan in there. I'm going to actually, I'll turn this around so you just can see and I can explain. There's a new supporter that has started supporting the channel. I started this supporter thing. I did a few other little bits and pieces, but I did start a supporter thing. Well, if I just, I don't know, see if anyone wanted to support my channel. So I thought, why not? Let's do it. Well, that'd be smart if you don't use your crevicing tool to hold the actual tripod itself. So I'm getting some good gold out of this bottom stuff here. So the plan is getting in with the crevice tool. Let's scrape this stuff back, because I'm thinking, you're thinking, oh, you're just scraping it down there. I'm going to bait pump this. This is bedrock. It's not going anywhere. So get in there with the crevice tool. But the gold is definitely, I believe, sitting in this layer. And this is going to now either prove that my thinking is right, or I'm talking a whole lot of rubbish. So what do you think? Am I talking rubbish, or do you think maybe I'm onto something here with the gold just sitting on the bottom of this layer with the bedrock? Or is it up here? I know I just did a pan before that, and yes, there is gold up there, but so far the real nice bits have come just down here. Now, if I had a high banker, I'd be digging all of it, but don't have the high banker. I'm waiting for someone. He keeps saying, yeah, next week. He keeps becoming, oh yeah, 2 weeks, another week, another 2 weeks. Obviously he doesn't like gold. Doesn't want to find lots of it, just wants to find a few little specks and be happy. Here I am. I've got a pan, trying to splash stuff up with my hand, and I've got a pan to do it with. All right. Nice little pocket in here. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh yeah. This is I don't know how well you're going to be able to see what I'm doing, but there's a nice little pocket of gravels in there. Now, I know people don't. Some people like watching this stuff and some people don't. I'm just feeling with my finger what's going on here. I can see there's nice little pocket. When I say pocket, I don't mean like a pocket of gold, but there's a little pocket in the bedrock, and there's some nice little bits of gravel coming out of there. The water's just helping wash some of this stuff down so I can grab it. So crevice tool will obviously get in here and break this up a bit and scrape it. But what I'm doing with my finger is just feeling around to see what else is sort of there, to see if I have actually got all the gravels. Beautiful. Right. Let's move all this stuff down here, and I'll turn these around to where I am, just here, so you can see what's going on now, or what I'm just about to do. So, get my pan. First I'm just going to grab all this. So the more I can pick up with my hand, or my hands, the less I actually have to bake pump. Make sure those gravels are getting down here. And we'll get the brake pump. Alright. I will run a little bit of water through there and just see if I've left anything behind. But I will. Now, just get this about there. I think that should be about right. Larger rocks, bit of clay, mainly host rock. Not really anything too exciting. I'll sit my pan here just for a sec, just to see if you can see that pan. No, you can't, so no point filming that. That's the pan. Oh, there we go. As I said, it's going to be a little bit of a long video, but I am trying to show the process for anyone that's starting out. One of the people that emailed me and said, look, I've subscribed, I'm a supporter. Wanted some info on what you're doing, how you find your gold and all that sort of stuff. And I have made plenty of videos, but I thought I'd put something new out there just for them. They sort of asked some questions about whereabouts in the creek. Well, if you go to the creek, you start getting a feel for different places. Every creek is slightly different. Some creeks, you're only going to get gold up the top on a flood layer. Some creeks, you're going to have to dig down really, really deep. Other creeks, you dig down really, really deep, and you either hit something like this, which is bedrock, or you hit clay. Both are difficult to work because they take time. It's that time, and that's what I mean by difficult to work. Alright, so what I'm seeing so far is a little bit of gold. Nothing exciting. But I'll pull them out. I'll pull the big nuggets out. No, I pulled the lead shot out, so there's another 3 pieces of lead. So I might have to bring my detector here and see what happens. But you've seen, I didn't, there wasn't a lot of gravels there. Not like I filled my pan right up I've got a lot of gravels. Now there's not a lot of gold either in saying that, but there is still some gold. I'll take this up here so you can have a look and see what just come out of that. So there was quite a bit of lead, or 3 bits of lead, and those little bits of gold up here. So, I don't know, a few easy visibles and a few little micros as well. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go test somewhere else and see what happens, because I know there's gold here and I know what I need to do here. Might do one more pan. Might do a good big pan. Let's see what happens. Alright, so I've moved up a little bit. I'm still on this theory of the good gold is at the bottom. So what I tend to do, I've had to fill this actual hole. It's not actually in the creek itself. Filled it up with water. I've got my pan full of water as well. So the idea is, as I suck the water from the pan, should, I hope, refill this hole so that I can keep bait pumping. Because I'm suspecting this bit has, well, this pan should hopefully have the best gold. No guarantees. What I actually did was, I've got this crevicing tool in here, and I'll show you now. Just break a little bit more off. I've actually, the reason there's that deep pocket there was it's fractured bedrock. So just put some water back in there. Get some of this muck that is just sitting on top. And hopefully we can suck some gold out of the bottom of this. Well, hopefully there is some gold. And you can see that probably gives you a good shot of this bedrock that was decomposed. So I was hoping just in there. And what also that shows me is I've left a bit of gravels up here that I can wash down next time. Show you. Should be able to wash them down so the riffles are facing towards where I'm tipping, and regardless it's bedrock. So if I did drop a speck of gold, then I'm only going to bait pump it now. So before I hit the pan, obviously facing in to feed into it, this time I want to suck the gravels away to see this ground itself. Just look in here to see it. So this bedrock's just decomposed. You can see it's just easily breaking away like that. And it's these little pockets that a little piece of gold can get trapped into. Right. I'm going to peg this one out. And I'm going to try one other spot besides here. Can always return, I know where this is. I'll pan this out, I'll stop it there. I'll pan this out and there's gold to show you. You'll be seeing it in a second. Alright. Should be able to see in the top of the pan there. This is going to be fun. Zoom in again. There you go. A few bits of gold. Overcast today, so it's not looking great in the pan. I will do a pan reveal when I get home under some better light. So a bit more gold. So it still is this bedrock business. I'm going to leave it there. I will be back shortly. I'm going to do one more test here and then I'm heading off. That'll be enough for me. It's probably about 7 pans, maybe 8. It's enough to test and see what's going on, and I've just seen something crazy, so I'm going to go have a look at that. So give me 1 minute. Alright, as you can see, a few more bits. Alright, I'm going to do another pan from that spot, see what happens. Alright, what are we looking at here? Now, this is the bank of the creek. You can see a clay layer just there going through. But at some stage, this was the creek, or a tailings. The tailings pile that's beside a creek can very much resemble a creek. What do you think? You think, see, this is the clay layer right at the bottom of where the creek once ran, and these are the gravels and the heavier rocks, probably ironstone. You can see that darkness in there, just sitting on top of the clay layer. I'm going to leave it. What do you think? Should I try this spot? Do you think there might be some gold if we take maybe this much off the bottom, skim that clay and just take off maybe about 10 centimetres all the way along there, capture it, and then we'll try running it. And you get these other darker spots with the mineralisation and the ironstone. So this is looking very interesting. I'll leave that for another video. I've done my, I'd say, around 10 pans and been out here for about an hour and 15 minutes. So I'll show you the gold in a sec. Hope you have enjoyed it. Hope to get out again soon. We will see where I head out to next. This is another new creek that is one of the local creeks to my area, but I thought I'd go to a new creek this morning. I'm wanting, as I said, to check out a spot with a guy, and he's avoiding me. He knows who he is. He doesn't want to find gold. That's what I'm thinking. And even if we look at this, talk about a pocket. So clay there, dropping down into a low point here, and then it goes back up, as you can see. That could be a nice pocket. And just to show you something a little bit more interesting, which, before I do end this, I was going to end it. You're seeing, this is what I'm looking at. See here? These dark areas. See these dark areas in the clay? So obviously as creek bed's dried out, the clay has cracked open and there's been a release of gravels for whatever reason, a flood, a tree fell down at one stage and it's now washed down the creek, and all those gravels in flood have come down the creek and it's filled in these gaps, and that's why it is a hassle working the clay. But you can see the fractures in that clay, and then from the top the gravels have worked their way down with the heavier stone. And this would be where it's been totally dry for months, and the big first flood has got a massive flow happening, and all this hopefully gold bearing gravels has made its way down to this particular spot. This is an inside bend that is totally protected, the way I'm looking at it now, and I'd say it would have been like that for a long time. But yeah, very, very interesting. I'm going to leave it there. I'm done for today. I'll show you some gold. Until the next time, I'll see you all later. Here we go. 10 pans from today. Got some nice chunky bits in there. Pretty happy with that. So it looks like I found another creek with a bit of gold that's close by. And we'll return shortly to see what else we can find. So obviously every creek is different. This one, until you actually get right onto that bedrock, you're not really going to see anything. I did try that clay area with all the gravels in there, and that is sitting above bedrock, so I'm thinking maybe I need to get right down to the bottom of that clay and see if there's actually anything there. I didn't bother. After the first pan, nothing. I turned around. I went more into the inside bend and yeah, got gold straight away. So yeah, happy with that. We'll return very shortly. Hope you have enjoyed this one. Until the next time, catch you all later.